What's going on, everyone? My name is Cesar Sanchez, and I am a holistic movement practitioner. I live here in Sandiego, California, and I specialize in stress and pain management. The reason why I'm making this video is because I want to share a quick story. So a few months ago, I tore my meniscus doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It was a really stupid accident. And so when I tore my meniscus, my right meniscus, I couldn't really fully extend my knee for some time. So that really forced me to take a few weeks off from training. I decided to start doing my own rehabilitation. Thankfully, I am well connected with doctors, and they were able to assess my knee, and they all concluded that my ligaments were fine. It was my meniscus that had torn. They told me, you know what, most likely you're not going to need surgery. You're just going to have to just take some time off and perform lots of exercises to strengthen your knee again, regain stability, mobility, flexibility, etc. I love to train, so I knew it was going to be hard to stay off the mat. So what I decided to do, I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take a few weeks off, maybe 3, almost a month, and I'll see how much improvement I get in my knee. If I'm able to go back, I will continue training, but I know it's going to force me to have to roll differently because, number one, I can't be putting too much stress on my knee. So what I decided to do, I decided to just go ahead and do my mobility exercises, my hip stability, my glute strengthening, hamstring strengthening, etc. And I decided to start wearing a knee brace. As a result, my knee is almost 100% healed, but not entirely, which forced me to have to make adaptations in the way I train, in the way I roll with my teammates. So I had to start playing bottom half guard. And I picked that position because, number one, it is in my opinion, the least damaging to the knee. And it allows me to avoid all the weird leg entanglement that you normally get when you practice a sport. So my main objective of playing half guard, number one, is to be able to sweep my opponents and put them on their back. And once I put them on their back, I'm able to play top, side control, and mount, and just secure the position and finally, eventually go for a submission. So my knee is almost 100% back to normal, but I'm still gonna take a few more months before I decide to go all crazy with the sport. Of course, I'm gonna be more cautious now, and I'm gonna do my best to avoid getting another injury. I recently took a client who injured his knee. He asked me, "Do you think would be necessary to stop training?" And I said, well, in the meantime, after you get diagnosed, in the meantime, I think it might be a good idea to just take some time off, maybe a few weeks, and see how your knee is getting. Decided to follow my advice. And also I suggested, you know what, if you're not really into playing half guard, I highly recommend you to do it because, in my opinion, is the best position where you get the least amount of stress on the knee. So I'm making this video because I'm going to share some of my matches and how I roll at school. Hopefully this gives people some perspective about how to train when you're injured. Of course, a little disclaimer, I know that everyone is different. Some injuries are pretty catastrophic. So if you tear an ACL, if you tear any ligament, please consult with your doctor, consult with your practitioner before you continue to put more stress on the knee. I know my body pretty well. I am also well versed when it comes to corrective exercise, anatomy, physiology, biomechanics. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. And so I knew what were the precautions that I had to take in order for me to not fully abandon my training and continue to train while making some adjustments. So hopefully if people reach out, if people find this video, hopefully this inspires others to not lose your motivation for training. Just remember that an injury will take a time to heal, but you will be able to come back stronger than ever. So I hope you're doing well and have a great day. See you next time.
though.